Hello friends, a very good afternoon and a warm welcome on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Gourav Gupta and I welcome all of you on this next session of 500 most expected CAT Quant Questions part number 10. I hope I'm clearly visible and audible to all of you. All right, great. Good afternoon, welcome all of you. Himanshu. Okay, so hi friends. So 500 most expected CAT quant questions. Now we have started this series 2 months back, and in this series we are covering up some of the very basic questions. So to start with, and like I told you in the previous sessions, we'll be raising up the level of difficulty slowly and gradually. These questions will be helpful for all those students who have finished their basics and they want some more material, they want some more masala for the revision. Generally this happens that while we are practicing any of the topics, after finishing up with all the questions that we have in our study material, we are not left with the questions for regular practice. Now these questions, these sessions, especially these sessions will help you in continuing your practice, because the questions that we are bringing here will definitely take you towards the level of difficulty in which is being tested in CAT examination. All right. So friends, welcome all of you. Kushagra, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Prateek. Hello everyone. So, I hope I am clearly visible and audible to all of you, and you all are again excited to attend to solve the questions of quant which I have brought for all of you. All right. So let's begin with solving these questions. Okay, so again, I have kept different variety of questions ranging between easy and moderate level of difficulty. Like I told you earlier, we are not keeping a very high level of difficulty in these sessions because this is just the beginning of these areas, and slowly and gradually we'll be raising up the level of difficulty for all of you. All right, चलिए तो start करते हैं. Again, we'll be solving these questions in the manner in which we have solved the questions in the previous sessions. So I'll be displaying the question. We'll be giving you 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds, maximum a minute to read that question, to understand, interpret, and then solve that question. Okay. Now, as soon as you get the answer, what you have to do is you'll have to post your answer in the chat box. All right. So let's quickly begin with this. Question number one will appear on your screen in a few moments. All of you be ready with a rough sheet and a pen. All right. चलिए. The first question आने वाला है. All of you quickly give me an answer for that question in 30 seconds. Yes, 30 seconds में answer चाहिए मुझे. Okay. चलिए start करते हैं. So this is the first question on your screen. A class has 140 students. A student likes either mathematics or science, but not both. If 6% of the students who likes only mathematics is equal to the 15% of the students who like only science, find the number of students who like mathematics. Quickly, less than 45 seconds. 45 seconds में तो आना ही चाहिए आंसर. You have to find out the number of students who like mathematics. All right, Shraddha, first one to give an answer, option B. Nice. चलिए देखते हैं. Now, out of these 140 students, it is clearly mentioned that a student will either like mathematics or science, but the student cannot like both. Okay, so these 140 students are distributed such that they will either like mathematics or science. Fine. So 140 students will consume the entire set of students liking mathematics or liking science. Now, let's say the number of students who likes maths is M and number of students who likes science is S. If 6% of the students who likes only mathematics, so 6% of M is equal to 15%. 15% of the students who likes science. Fine. So 6% of M is equal to 15% of science. So from here, I can find out the ratio of the number of students who likes maths and science respectively. So it will come out to be 15 upon 6, and that is 5 upon 2, right? Now the total number of students, they are divided in the ratio 5 upon 2. What is the number of students? It is 140. So the number of students who likes maths. So what I'll do is 140 जो students हैं इनको मैं 5:2 के ratio में divide कर लूंगा, and I'll get the number of students who likes maths as well as the number of students who likes science. Okay. अब मुझे सिर्फ maths find out करना है. So number of students who likes maths will be 5 upon 7 into 140. Upon solving, you will get the answer as 100. Okay. So 100, yes. Most of the students have given the correct answer. Kushal, Himanshu, Virendra. Shraddha, I hope you have understood your mistake. So the correct answer should be option C, not option B. Right? Okay, great. Now, friends, one session that we have, one series of sessions that we have planned for all of you. I forgot to tell you about that at the beginning of the session. So I'll quickly play a small video. Now this particular series we are starting from 15th of June. Okay, 15th of June से start कर रहे हैं. The name of the series is Quant हुआ सरल. Okay, and you can get some more promo slides on the YouTube as well as our Insta page. Right now, this is one thing that will be a surprise for all of you, and using which you will be able to learn plenty of things. Okay. So this series is starting from tomorrow onwards. That is 15th of June, right? Chaliye. Now moving ahead to the next question, question number 2. Look at this question and once again, quickly try to give me an answer for this one. बहुत आसान सा question है. This question is based on the calculation of percentages. So Nitish spends 30% of his salary on house rent. He spends 20% of his remaining salary on food, 25% of the remaining on commuting to office, and 20% of the remaining on entertainment. If he's left with rupees 16,800, then you'll have to find out the house rent paid by Nitish. Any answers for this? All right, Shraddha, once again giving as the first one to give an answer. Good, Shraddha. Shraddha, you still have time. So what you may do is you may cross-check your answer, read the question again, and see if you have committed any mistake or not. चलिए start करते हैं. It seems that there will be a lot of calculations, but actually it is not the case. Okay, so let us see what we'll have to do. Now, Nitish spends 30% of his salary. So salary, let's say the total salary is X. Okay, the total salary is X. Now, if the total salary is X and he spent 30% on the house rent, then after paying house rent, he'll be left with 70% of the salary. So the remaining salary after house rent can be written as 0.7x. 70% of x, 70% of the total salary, that means 0.7x, right? This is the salary remaining after paying the house rent. Then what he did, he spends 20% of the remaining salary on food. So after spending on food, whatever the remaining salary earlier was, अभी उसने 20% spend कर दिया है. So 20% of the remaining, if he has spent, so he'll be left with 80% of the remaining. Okay, 80% of the remaining, and it can be written as 0.8. Right, 80% of the remaining, so 80% of 0.7x, right? Now once again, this is the remaining salary after spending on food. Okay, now what he did, अब जो भी salary बची है उसका 25% he has spent for commuting to office. So अब 25% spend कर दिया तो कितना बचेगा, 75%, so that is 0.75. Similarly, the last step, again 20% of the remaining is spent on entertainment. So after spending on entertainment, he'll now be left with 80% of whatever was remaining in the last step. So once again, 0.8. Done. So this remaining salary after spending on entertainment is rupees 16,800. Okay, so now you have an equation and you can find out the value of x. So x का value क्या हो जाएगा, 16,800. Can you all write what is the total salary of this person? What is the total salary? So 16,800 divided by 0.8, 0.75, 0.8 and 0.7. Okay, so this will be the value of x. This will be the total salary of this person. Okay, upon simplifying, what will be the value of total salary? So the total salary will come out to be 50,000. अब इसको तो ऊपर वाली जो expression है इसको easily simplify कर लोगे. So x is the total salary which is 50,000. Now what happens a lot of times is, this is the point, this is the place where we commit mistake. So up till now we have not done anything wrong. हमने सब कुछ सही किया है. We got the total salary as 50,000. We see that one of the options is 50,000 and we get attracted towards that and हम उसको mark कर देते हैं. Okay, we'll mark an incorrect answer without reading what is being asked in the question. So what I always suggest to my students, what I always teach my students is, एक बार फाइनल आंसर निकालने के बाद ना क्या करो, जस्ट रीड द लास्ट लाइन ऑफ द क्वेश्चन. Did they ask you about the total salary or did they ask you about any of the particular expenditure? So they have asked you find out the house rent paid by him. Now house rent was 30% of the total salary. So rent will be equal to 30 percentage of 50,000 and that is equal to 15,000. So 15,000, that is option D will be the correct answer for this question. Okay, so be careful, don't commit such errors if you have done nothing wrong in the calculations. Right? So total salary, yes, it is 50,000, absolutely correct. Okay, चलिए आगे चलते हैं. Next question, question number 3. Now Kiran's salary is 25% more than Karthik's salary and Karthik's salary is 20% more than Nitin's salary. We have to find out by what percentage is Nitin's salary more than Kiran's salary is more than Nitin's salary. Simple question. You may calculate the answer using any of the ways. So एक normal percentages से use कर सकते हैं. We can assume one of the salaries and find out the other two, or we can use the method of successive percentage change. So there are plenty of methods that you can use to find the answer of this question. Let's see who will be the first person to give me an answer. Okay, so let us begin with this. Meanwhile, you can post your answer. There is a slight lag of 8 to 10 seconds. Meanwhile, you can find out the answer and post it. I'll start solving this. So I'll start by assuming Nitin's salary. So let's say Nitin's salary is 100 and Karthik's salary is 20% more than Nitin's salary. So Karthik की salary Nitin की salary से 20% more है. So Karthik's salary will be 20% of Nitin's salary plus Nitin's salary. Okay, 20% more than 100. So 100 को 20% से increase कर देंगे. The value will come out to be 120. Right? Further, Kiran's salary is 25% more than 120. 25% more than Karthik's salary. Karthik की salary है 120. So 120 को मैं 25% से increase कर दूंगा. So 120 का 25% कितना होता है? It is 30. So Kiran's salary will be 150. Right? Now Nitin's salary is 100 and Kiran's salary is 150. Now Kiran की salary Nitin की salary से कितना percentage ज्यादा है? So it is 50 more than that of Nitin's salary. So in percentages, it will come out to be 50 percentage. Okay, so 50 percentage will be the correct answer for this question. So option C. So yes, Vinayak, option C is the correct answer. Kushag, hope you have understood how we'll have to calculate. Okay, so the bases are different when we are increasing their salary. So Karthik and Nitin, so 20% more than 100. 100 का 20% calculate करेंगे. But for Kiran and Karthik, will calculate 25 percentage of 120. Nitin की salary use नहीं होगी in the second case. Okay, so I hope you have understood how the calculations will be made, and the correct answer is option C for this question. Let's move on quickly to the next question, question number 4. A very regular question based on percentages. In an election between two candidates, the candidates are A and B. A received 46% of the total valid votes and lost the election by 720 votes. If 10% of the votes were invalid, find the number of votes polled in the election. Quickly. Again, not a very difficult one. All right. Now you can either start this question by assuming the number of total valid votes, or you can start this question by assuming the number of votes which are polled. Okay, किसी भी तरीके से start कर सकते हो, right? So I'll start by assuming total valid votes. So let's say total valid votes is equal to X, right? So A has received 46 percentage of X and B will receive the remaining, that is 54 percentage of X. The difference between these two 46 and 54 में difference कितने का होगा? वीरेंद्र careful, 46 and 54 में difference कितने का होगा? 8% का. So 8 percentage of X. Now this is the margin with which A has lost the election, which is 8 percentage of X. So I can write 8 percentage of X will be equal to 720, right? So after this, I'll get the value of X. So 8 percentage of X is 720. So X का value कितना आ जाएगा? 9000. ठीक है? 9000 X का value आ गया. But this is not the final answer. ठीक है? So don't be tempted with this option. 9000 is not the answer. 9000 is the number of valid votes. ओके, 9000 इज द नंबर ऑफ वैलिड वोट्स. अब जो भी टोटल वोट्स पोल्ड हैं, सो अब टोटल वोट्स पोल्ड ले लेते हैं. सो वोट्स पोल्ड, let's say this is V, right? So total votes polled is V and 10% of the votes were invalid. So I can say that valid votes will be 90 percentage of the total votes polled, and that we have calculated as 9,000. वो 9,000 है, ठीक है? So 90% of the total votes polled is equal to 9,000. So total votes polled will come out to be 10,000. So 10,000, that is option A should be the correct answer. All right? ठीक है वीरेंद्र, समझ में आया? 8100 आंसर नहीं होगा, 10,000 आंसर होगा. So total votes polled was not 9,000. The number of valid votes was 9,000 and 10 percentage votes were invalid. So that means 90 percentage of total votes polled, 90 percentage of total votes polled is equal to 9,000. Okay, हिमांशु आपने क्या किया? 9,000 में इसका 10% ऐड कर दिया. Okay, 9,900. This is not how it should be calculated. Understand कि valid votes का base क्या है? What is the base for valid votes? Okay, so in the questions of percentages, it is always important to understand, it is always important to know what is the base on which a percentage is calculated, right? 10 percentage of the total votes are invalid. Total votes कितने हैं वो तो अभी पता ही नहीं था ना. Okay, so this is how things needs to be calculated in the questions of percentages. Be careful with the base on which the percentage needs to be calculated. ठीक है, चल नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे आते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. Varun received 30 percentage of total marks and failed by 10, whereas Tarun received 40 percentage of marks and scored 10 percentage more than the passing marks. Find the passing marks. So that's why Gautam, I calculated 46% on valid votes. I did not calculate it on total. Okay, so मैंने valid votes पे calculate किया था 46 percentage. All right, Kushag. Now Varun received 30% of total marks. So let's say total marks को हम x assume कर लेते हैं. So Varun के कितने marks आए हैं? 30 percentage of total marks, which is x, and he failed by 10 marks. Now we have to calculate the passing marks. So let's say passing marks is p. So Varun has scored 10 marks less than passing marks. So 30 percentage of total marks should be equal to passing marks minus 10. Similarly, Tarun, who has received 40 percentage of the total marks, has scored 10 marks more than the passing marks. So इसके mark कितने हो जाएंगे? P plus 10. Okay. अब दो equations हैं, solve कर लो, you will get the value of x as well as the value of p. ठीक है? So x की value पहले निकाल लेते हैं. So difference ले लो. 10 percentage of x will be equal to 20. So x का वैल्यू कितना आ जाएगा? 200. So total marks comes out to be 200. Simple. Now x को उठाओ and substitute in any of the above equations and you will get the value of p. So first equation में substitute कर देते हैं. 30 percentage of x. 30 percentage of x on the left hand side will be 60 is equal to p minus 10. So the value of p will be equal to 60 plus 10, that is 70. Okay, so 70, that is option D should be the correct answer for this question. So Kushag, Himanshu, Virendra, three of you have given the correct answer. Good. Let's move on quickly to the next question, question number 6. Question number 6, based on the application of percentages in profit, loss, and discount. And this is a very regular question based on the relation between cost price and the selling price. Any answer for this one? It says the cost price of 15 articles is equal to the selling price of 12 articles. Now, a very simple way of doing this question. Let's say the cost price of one article is CP. Okay, cost price of one article, and selling price of one article is SP1. So CP1 is the cost price of one article, SP1 is the selling price of one article. So 15 times the cost price of one article. Cost price of 15 articles will be 15 times the cost price of one article is equal to the selling price of 12 articles. So 12 times selling price of one article, right? So now from here, I can find out the ratio of the cost price of one article and the selling price of one article. So CP1 upon SP1 will be equal to 12 upon 15, that is equal to 4 upon 5. ठीक है, तो अगर कॉस्ट प्राइस 4 है तो सेलिंग प्राइस कितना हो जाएगा 5. अगर कॉस्ट प्राइस 4 है तो सेलिंग प्राइस कितना हो जाएगा 5. लिख देता हूं मैं, कॉस्ट प्राइस इफ इट इज 4, so selling price will be equal to 5 and hence there will be a profit of 1. Okay, so I'll convert it into profit percentage. So profit percentage will be equal to profit upon cost price into 100, and the answer should be 25 percentage. Okay, so 25 percentage, not 20 percentage, will be the correct answer for this one, right? Profit and loss percentages are always calculated on cost price. They are not calculated on selling price. Please keep it in mind. ठीक है, चलिए आगे चलते हैं. Next question, question number 7. Now, the profit obtained by selling a watch at rupees 1080 is equal to the loss incurred by selling the watch at 720. Find the price at which the watch is sold to get a profit of 10 percentage. All right, Tanmay, first one to give an answer. So let's begin with this. So first job is to find out the cost price. So let's say the cost price is X. Now first statement is saying that the profit obtained by selling the watch at, so first of all we have sold the watch at 1080 and we have got the profit. Now profit is selling price minus cost price. So profit obtained will be 1080 minus X. Also, when we have sold the watch at 720, we have got a loss. So loss is cost price minus the selling price. And according to this statement, both these profit and loss are equal. So I'll equate 1080 minus X will be equal to X minus 720. So from here upon solving, you will get the value of X as 900. ठीक है, X का value 900 आ जाएगा. So I've got cost price as 900. Done. Cost price पता लग गया, अब तो सब कुछ पता ही लग जाएगा. Now they are saying that what should be the selling price if the profit is 10 percentage. So profit 10 percentage hai, that means 10 percentage of 900, which is 90 rupees. So I'll sell the watch at 900 plus 90, that is 990 rupees, and that will be the correct answer for this one. So this one was easy, and some of you have got it correct. All right. Chalo. So question number 7, option C is the correct answer. Question number 8 on your screen now. If Kasturi bought 12 pens for rupees 150 and 8 pens for rupees 150, then find the profit or loss percentage. Again, an easy one. It's just that you'll have to be clear about the number of articles to be sold when we are calculating profit or loss percentage. So whenever there is no discount, whenever you are not giving any free articles, Then whenever you have to find out profit or loss, the number of articles that you are buying should be equal to the number of articles you are selling. Okay, fine. So 12 pence rate is 150. 8 pence the rate is 150 again. Okay, so either what you may do is you may find out the cost price of 1 pen and the selling price of 1 pen and then calculate profit or loss percentage, or just make the equal number of articles when buying and selling. Right now they are not equal. Okay, so if 12 pence are sold at 150, if 12 pence are bought at 150, so if I'm looking at the cost price of 12 pence, then I should also be looking at the selling price of 12 pence. But 8 pence are sold for rupees 150. So 8 pence अगर 150 पे sell हुए हैं, तो 12 pence का selling price कितना हो जाएगा? By unitary method, it will be 225. Okay, so 225 will be considered as the selling price, right? And repeat, if I'm considering the cost price of 12 pence, I should also consider the selling price of 12 pence. Okay, so 12 pence ka cost price 150, 12 pence ka selling price 125. Now you can calculate the profit percentage on this value, right? So profit will be 75 rupees over the cost price of 150. Multiply by 100 and it will come out to be 50 percentage. So 50 percentage का profit हो गया. Okay, simple, easy peasy. हाँ, ठीक है. चलो next question पे चलते हैं. Question number 9. जल्दी से आंसर दे दो इसका भी. Kavitha bought a toy for rupees 280 and marked it up by 50 percentage. Then she gave a discount of 70 rupees. Find the percentage profit in the entire transaction. Yes, वीरेंद्र, कॉस्ट प्राइस एंड सेलिंग प्राइस ऑफ 1 पेन भी कंसिडर कर सकते हैं, बट मैंने इसलिए कंसिडर नहीं किया बिकॉज वो फ्रैक्शंस में आता, डेसिमल्स में आता, थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम होता. Making the number of articles equal to 12 was easier in the previous question. Okay, Tanmay says option B, 25% is the correct answer for this one. Let's quickly check it out. So cost price is 280, marked it by 50 percentage, marked it up by 50 percentage. So 280 plus 50 percentage of 280 is 140. So market price कितना आ जाएगा? 420. Now after giving a discount of 70 rupees, selling price will be equal to 420 minus 70, that is 350. कॉस्ट प्राइस पता लग गया, सेलिंग प्राइस पता लग गया. प्रॉफिट परसेंटेज विल बी प्रॉफिट. प्रॉफिट कितने रुपीस का हुआ है? 70 रुपीस का प्रॉफिट हुआ. 280 इज द कॉस्ट, 350 is the sales price. So 350 minus 280 is 70 rupees over the cost price of 280 multiplied by 100. Okay, 70 upon 280 1/4 होता है. So 1/4 of 100 will be 25 percentage. So 25 percentage, option B is the correct answer for this one. ठीक है, सिंपल क्वेश्चन था. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 10. A dishonest shopkeeper measures 80 centimeters instead of 1 meter while selling the cloth and sells it at the cost price. This is important, हाँ. वो cost price पे ही sell कर रहा है, but वो sell करते वक्त measuring में mistake नहीं, cheating कर रहा है, ये बोल सकते हैं. So find the percentage of the profit. All right, Kushagra. Once again, 25%. Is it 25% or 20 percentage? Careful. So most of you are saying option B is the correct answer. Let's see, let's see. चलो check करते हैं. 25 percentage, ठीक है. Now, I've told in my previous sessions that the cost price will be according to what is actually given by the shopkeeper. Okay, now he measures 80 centimeters instead of 1 meter. So basically, customer has asked 100 centimeters and he is giving 80 centimeters, right? So cost price will be according to 80 centimeters, and the selling price should be according to what is being asked by the customer. So customer ne manga 100 centimeters. Okay, so selling price will be according to 100 centimeters, right? Now assuming that cost price of 1 meter is cost price of 1 centimeter is 1 rupee, so cost price of 80 centimeters will be 80 rupees and cost price of 100 centimeters will be 100 rupees. And since he is selling it at the cost price, कुछ markup वगैरह नहीं है, so this will be treated as the simple values for cost price and the selling price. Now there is a profit of rupees 20 over the value of 80 multiplied by 100. So once again, the correct answer for this question should be 25 percentage, not 20 percentage. ठीक है, मैं थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूज करने की कोशिश कर रहा था, but it seems that none of you got confused. Okay, so most of you or all of you have given the correct answer despite one student. Okay, but I hope you have understood in case you have committed any error in this. So the correct answer is 25 percentage. That is option B. Moving on, next question, question number 11. Two more questions, question number 11 and 12, based on simple and compound interest. A principal becomes 5 times in 20 years while investing in a simple interest scheme. Find the rate of interest. Quickly find the rate of interest. Right? एक तो सिंपल फॉर्मूला भी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे. In case of simple interest, interest is equal to principal into rate into time divided by 100. Okay, तो यही फॉर्मूला अप्लाई कर देते हैं. So let's say P was the principal and it becomes 5 times. So amount will be equal to 5 times the principal. So if P is the principal, amount will be 5P. So what is the interest I have gained? Amount minus principal. So 5P minus P, that is 4P. 4P is the interest. Now you can feed these numbers in the formula. So interest, that is equal to 4P, is equal to principal into rate of interest. Rate of interest calculate karna hai. Time is given as 20 years divided by 1. Okay, now P will get cancelled from both left hand side and right hand side. P को cancel कर दो. Okay, so the value of R that will be that we have got is 4 into 100, 400 divided by 20, that is 20 percentage. Okay, so rate of interest, simple formula, right? Simple formula, 20 percentage. Option A is the correct answer, right? फॉर्मूला भूल गए यार, कम ऑन गाइस, रिवाइज करते रहो ना ये सारी चीजें. ये तो इतनी सिंपल चीजें हैं, भूलनी नहीं चाहिए. यू कैन नॉट बी अ पर्सन हु इज नॉट डूइंग अ पीरियोडिक रिवीजन. ठीक है, सो एक फॉर्मूला कॉपी मेंटेन कर लो, 15-20 दिन बाद उनको रिवाइज करते रहो, एक दो क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस कर लो एंड यू विल बी ऑलवेज इन टच. लास्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर द सेशन, question number 12. Find the rate of interest if the interest becomes 16 times in 4 year. If the principal becomes, ये छोटा सा mistake है, इसको principal कर लो. Okay, so find the rate of interest if the principal becomes 16 times in 4 years, compounding yearly. So this is compound interest. Good, Kushagra, that you are feeling more confident, but keep practicing things. ठीक है? Any answers for this one? फाइंड द रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, इंटरेस्ट फाइंड आउट करना है, रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट फाइंड आउट करना है. प्रिंसिपल बिकम्स 16 टाइम्स इन 4 years when compounded yearly. अगेन यहाँ पे फॉर्मूला यूज कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल प्रिंसिपल लेट्स से अगर P है, सो अमाउंट हैज बिकम 16 टाइम्स. नाउ कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट के केस में फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? अमाउंट इज इक्वल टू इंटरेस्ट ब्रैकेट 1 प्लस R अपॉन 100 रेज टू द पावर नंबर ऑफ ईयर्स n. ठीक है. सो इंटरेस्ट सॉरी अमाउंट इज इक्वल टू, एक छोटी सी गड़बड़ कर दी, अमाउंट इज इक्वल टू प्रिंसिपल, यहाँ पे इंटरेस्ट नहीं प्रिंसिपल होता है. So amount is equal to principal bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power n. N is the number of years. So amount is 16p is equal to principal bracket 1 plus rate of interest divided by 100, and the number of years here is 4. Okay. Now p and p will get cancelled. So 16 is equal to 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power 4. Okay, now 16 can be written as 2 raised to the power 4. So now I can equate and I can say that 1 plus R upon 100 का value कितना हो जाएगा? 2 हो जाएगा. Simplify करो, rate of interest कितना आ जाएगा? 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 into 100 is 100. Okay, so 100 percentage will be the rate of interest. Yes, it is the correct answer, right? So 100 percentage is the rate of interest. Right? So correct answer here is option D, and some of you I can see that they have given a correct answer. Nice. Okay, so friends, that is all from my side. These were the questions that I wanted to discuss with all of you. I hope you would have learned something, would have enjoyed these sessions, and you will look forward to attend more of these sessions in which we'll be gradually raising up the level of difficulty. Okay. Now, friends, you can unlock your free trial to use the platform of the most comprehensive examination preparation. Yes, so you can unlock your 3 days of a free trial by going to our application and just feed in your phone number and start your free trial. The link is also given in the description. Now, these are our CAT 2022 toppers, and I know that all of you want to see yourself in this list. Okay, new batches are available. You can enroll now for CAT 2023 comprehensive program. The complete details are there on your screen. Also, you can use the link that is given in the description to join any of these batches which are available. Get up to 90% scholarship while you are joining the CAT 2023 preparation program. The next scholarship test is being conducted on 25th of June at 11 a.m. So make sure that you will avail the scholarship while joining the CAT 2022-23 programs. Now, devise a test taking strategy with Gautam Bhava sir and get an answer to what does it take to get into IIM Ahmedabad. It will be an interactive workshop. It will be a free workshop where Gautam sir will be interacting with one of our students, Vipula, who has already converted IIM Ahmedabad. So Vipula in conversation with Gautam Bhava sir on 17th of June at 7 p.m. Don't miss this session, right? So friends, that is all from my side for this session. We'll see you once again. I told you that yes, some of the questions might match the level of difficulty of CAT, but not all of them. So you cannot make these particular questions as a reference, and will definitely be gradually raising the level of difficulty for the questions of these sessions. Okay, so we'll see you again. Have a wonderful time. Thank you very much for being a part